What's up guys, Jordan Bain here. This is just going to be a very quick demo on Pocket Appraisal. What you can see on screen at the moment is your landing page or the demo landing page of what you're going to sign up to. Now essentially you're going to have two separate interfaces with Pocket Appraisal. You're going to have the homeowner facing interface, which is essentially what you're seeing on screen right now. This is going to be your landing page for where you direct all of your traffic and your potential leads to. Now you'll see that this is very basic, right? Simple, clean, and formatted in a way that doesn't create any distractions. So this is almost gonna act a little bit like a website, okay? The major difference, of course, to this as a landing page and a standard website is, generally speaking, websites are absolutely horrible for generating leads. The reason being is you'll generally see, links and buttons or menu bars at the top of screen, about us, listing, sales, testimonials, all that jazz. And of course, that generally just acts as a bit of a distraction. Okay, so we wanna remove all of that. And obviously if I try and scroll up or down, you'll notice there's nowhere for me to scroll to. We do this intentionally. Again, we want to just keep the attention on the call to action. What is your property worth? Instantly calculate the market value of your home. Now the keyword here is instantly, okay? Now, the reason we do that is what the word instantly does is it creates this little curiosity trigger in the subconscious mind, right? People want to have information at their fingertips. They want instant gratification. If they don't get it, they generally lose interest very quickly. So making sure that we're mentioning what's going to happen very, very quickly. Now, with this page, as I said, simply just a demo page. Obviously, this would be your profile photo. This will be your name. And of course, that'll be your logo in the top left-hand corner. There's some customizations you can make depending on what brand you work with or what agency you work with. You can align color palettes, etc. We have most brand guides for most major franchise groups in Australia, so you will be able to customize that in the back end as well. But let me just run you through the demo side of things to begin with. How you're going to get people to this landing page is one of two ways. The first way will be a unique URL or a unique link that is personable and exclusive to you and to your account. So you can put that link in your social media bios, your email signature. You can send out email newsletters, SMS marketing, and of course you can put it in your social media posts. So Facebook and Instagram posts or stories, particularly when you do just listed, just sold, things like that. You want to be able to direct traffic to get some value from you. So generally speaking, what I suggest to agents is to say, okay, you've just put up a new listing, 123 Smith Street in Smithville. It's going to market or going to auction on XYZ date. If you're curious to know the value of your property, you can get an instant price estimate in the link below. Something like that, for example. So it really drives a lot of your just listed, just sold traffic or any link type traffic to your landing page to give you an opportunity to generate a lead. The second way of generating leads or generating traffic to your landing page will be through a unique QR code, okay? The QR code is really, really powerful. So this is going to be used for any offline marketing that you do. So any print media, so flyers, letterbox drops, open home brochures, signboards for sales signboards, or even any community involvement or sponsorships that you do as well. If you do sponsor the local footy club or the local school, just by putting a QR code and a call to action saying scan to get an instant price estimate on your home, believe me right now, you will dramatically increase your lead numbers on a regular basis. Why? Because it's so easy, it's so quick, and provides that instant gratification. So again, we want to make sure we're promoting instant price estimates, because what that does is it creates a curiosity and it triggers an outcome. So you'll notice here that there's only an opportunity for people to type their address in. Okay, now we do this intentionally. Why? Because you don't want to request personal information on the first step. Okay, we estimate about 96 to 97% of people, consumers, I should say, will generally drop out when you're requesting personal information on the first step. Okay, so we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we're getting people in motion first. So 96 to 97% of people dropping out when you request their details on the first step basically means you're going to get very few leads. You're driving all of this traffic to your landing page and not actually generating any leads as a result of it. So let's focus on getting people in motion first. What they'll do is they'll start typing their address in. The address will appear. They then click on calculate. What happens next is really, really important. We display the address of the property and then this cheeky little estimated value here. Now you can see that we've blurred that out, okay? This creates a curiosity trigger in the subconscious mind again, okay? People want what they can't have. It's a general negotiation in any sales industry. People want what they can't have. They're curious to see what they can't see or what's hidden, okay? So this little trigger here will actually increase your conversion numbers. We then draw their attention here, reveal your property value, enter your details below. All they've got to do is type their name, number, and email address in, and their interest level. So the interest level, basically keep it simple. We give them two options, research or selling. Okay, now of course there's going to be people who tick the research box who are actually looking to sell, but I'll let you filter those people when you do your follow-ups. And then of course you've got the terms and conditions. Now what the terms and conditions does is basically agrees for consent to be contacted by you as the agent at a later date. Okay, straight away on screen you'll see now the report comes through. Okay. Property report, interactive insights to this property market. You've got the address, you've got the issue date and the expired date. So they've got 90 days for this report to stay active. They can reopen this report however many times they like within that 90-day period. Okay. Now, within that 90-day period, if they reopen it, you will actually be notified. So you will actually be emailed. Our system emails you to let you know that someone has reopened that report. Very similar to if any of you use Realtor, so we prompt you or trigger you if anyone has reopened that report, so it can trigger another conversation. Let me run you through the report though first and foremost. On the left-hand side, you'll see the little menu tab here. So you got property details, photo gallery, estimated value, etc., etc. I'm not going to run through all of these in complete detail. Let me summarize over most of them. Let's scroll down to property overview. So you've got the spec of the property, the type, etc. All the information is here. I can scroll through, look at the photos, make sure it's obviously up to date. I then scroll down to estimated property value. Okay. Immediately you're displayed an estimated value for sales and for rentals. So whether you're a sales agent or a BDM or a property manager, if you're looking to generate sales leads or rental leads, this caters for both. Okay. So it's a really powerful tool. And it's real live data. So we're getting our data direct from PropTrack or REA's data. So it's live data. Okay, really powerful tool for that. I then scroll down, you can see your property history. So you get the full property timeline. Local market activity, really powerful here. So it shows, recent sales around where my property is. Same deal with properties that are on the market. So I'm giving people a really interactive report here and giving people a lot of information when they need it. Scroll down again, market insights, so median sale price. This is really, really cool here. So I've got obviously buy or rent, I can filter through those tabs. The better thing I can do is I can actually filter it based off bedroom. So if I own this property, it's a 3-bedroom property, I can actually filter the median sale price based off the amount of bedrooms I have in my suburb. So it's a lot of information here. This is going to make it really easy for you to better qualify when you're actually in the listing presentation. This is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you early on. Scrolling down again, median sale price. So a bunch of information there. Same deal, I can filter it based off bedrooms. Potential buyers. This is the really good one. So if I own this property, again, this is real live data direct from REA. So again, I want to filter it through. If it's a 3-bedroom house, I can click on 3-bedroom. I've got house. I can actually see the active buyers in real time based on my style of property. So for you, you're going to be able to see this report, of course. You can access the report before you do your follow-up call through your own dashboard. So this is going to allow you to actually negotiate, right? Or get in the door sooner. You can say to the owner, look, you can see how many active buyers are in your marketplace at the moment, or you can see that it's slowly declining. Coming into spring, it might be peaking back up again. Really, really powerful tool to basically filter your potential clients. So that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of it. Instant sales estimate or instant price estimate, along with a bit of a brief CMA there, of course, as well. On your side of things, what you're essentially going to have is a dashboard that looks like this. Now, you will be emailed as soon as someone enters their details to get to this page. You will get an instant email as soon as their details get submitted, okay? So as soon as their details get submitted, you'll be notified, whether you're on the road or in your office, you'll be notified that that lead has been entered. Full contact details come through, of course, as well, if they enter them in. If they don't enter them in, you'll be displayed an address entered lead or potential lead, okay? So you can see with this particular address, the address that I've obviously put in, there are 2 different contact cards. You've got one here with the contact details attached, and then the one below it, you can see there's no name, no email, no contact number. The reason we do this is because if someone gets to that middle step, for example, they get to entering their property details in. Let's say, for example, they get cold feet about giving you their details and they close out, okay? We don't want to lose that data. So if they enter their details in and then they close out at this step, don't stress. You will be notified that the address was entered in, okay? Again, a really, really powerful tool. So even if they don't follow through, you will still be notified. You can obviously use this data as you please. Just quickly on the My Profile side of things, a couple of customizations you can make here. So as I said, with the My Profile, let me just run you back to this one here, just to give you a bit of an example. So I can edit company appearance, I can change my color palette, I can change my fonts, etc. I can change my logos, whatever else I need to do there. And I can also, of course, add on my phone number, my email address. If I want to display my avatar, which of course is my profile photo, it won't be an emoji, it'll be your actual profile photo. And let's say I want to display my name as well. So let's go save there. If I was to come back to the landing page, you can see that that'll get updated as well. So my profile photo, my name, and my contact information now appears at the bottom as well, okay? And of course, you've got your QR code, top right-hand corner, as I said, so you can download that direct. That'll be yours exclusively for as long as your account is active. And as I said, a really, really powerful tool for any print marketing. And if you ever need your URL for any social media posts, emails, things like that, you can copy that direct from the top right-hand corner as well. You can add team members. So if you're in an EBU, you can add associates or co-agents. They can have their own dashboard. They can have their own link and QR code exclusively as well. And obviously there will be one admin that can access all of the data. And of course, you've got your analytics here as well. So checking sort of how your leads are performing based off previous months and years, etc. as well. And what your most popular suburbs are, if that's important as well. Okay. That's pretty much just a bit of a brief overview, guys. Hopefully that helps. Book a demo if you want to have a bit more detailed understanding. But reach out if you have any questions and we'll see you on the other side.